Hello again, YouTube. This is The Truth, man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subject channel. On this video, I'm going to break it down for you street thugs, how jail and prison is. And it's going to be based on what I know. It's going to be based on what people who've been in prison told me. I'm going to break it down for you because, see, you getting a fairy tale with them rappers. They not showing you how prison go. And some of them ain't telling you like everything that happened to them in prison. Don't think they was running stuff. So I'm gonna break it down for y'all, and maybe I can help y'all go on a more righteous path. Now, the first thing I want to say is that a lot of things that apply with juveniles actually apply in adult. Like, yeah, you'll get sneak attack, especially depending on your case. You will get sneak attack. You will get put on rent for certain cases. And I'm going to break it down for you. Even when I was in Texas, I was around ex-cons. You know, when we was doing labor-ready assignments, we was riding together. I was giving them rides. They was breaking it down for me. And so I'm going to talk about it a little bit with you. This is important. It ain't sweet. So while you doing this stuff on the streets, just know and understand, it ain't sweet. First thing, you ain't gonna eat like you do out here. Now, I know y'all think the commissary and prison, yeah, you can eat a little better in the commissary, but you ain't gonna get that good stuff like Qdoba and like a Power Bowl from Taco Bell and stuff like that. Red Lobster. Here in Milwaukee, we got all type of fish and chicken. Pizza places, you know. Marty's. All these different places. Variety. You ain't getting that. You gonna get whatever the slop of the day is. And you may get a meal that's decent, that's good, 1 or 2 times a week. And when you do, if they don't like you, they're going to be trying to take it from you. So you still is going to be in the same boat. See, while y'all running out here with these guns, shooting people like the dude that just shot the 1-year-old, he finna find out. He finna bleep around and find out. Your guys ain't there. And a lot of times, this is what y'all don't understand. Even if your guys is in prison, if they was there way longer than you, they ain't gonna let you come in there and mess up the relationships and the dudes they cool with and stuff like that. So a lot of times, if your guy was in prison, let's say, and you wasn't writing him, you wasn't calling him, now here you come. He done been in there 3-4 years. He cool with the guards, cool with this, cool with that. He ain't gonna let, most of the time, they ain't gonna let you mess that up, man. They not. So it's really gonna be you by yourself. Ain't no weapons. And 9 times out of 10, if you make a weapon, they gonna find it. Like me, you make a weapon on me, I'm gonna find it. Or I got another thing I do. Just somebody gonna tell me you got it. Let's just say. So it ain't sweet, man. It ain't sweet, man. Your girl gonna be getting smashed. You, no matter what she say, she gonna be getting smashed, man. Do y'all not listen when we talk about these things on YouTube? Y'all don't be listening, do you? So let's say the guy that just did that to the 1-year-old. Those guys know they can watch the news in prison. When he go to prison, he gonna be like this here. Thumbs down with everybody. They gonna put him on rent. Man, what you got for me, man? Man, I need some chicken wings tonight, man. or I'm gonna have to take off on you. Man, I ain't giving you nothing. Okay. And sometimes those guys be cool with the guards, mess around and be disrespecting the guard they like, and watch what happened to you. I'm gonna tell you like this. I was strict, but I had a lot of rapport, man. Like, I got along with almost all the kids. They understood. There was only a couple that was, like, some of them would be dealing with mental stuff and this, that, and the other that didn't like me like that. But most of them I was cool with. Like, one kid was like, "Hey, Howard, you want me to take off on him?" Man, he was being disrespectful towards you. I said, "Nah, man, don't do it, man." He said, "I'm doing it anyway, Howard. Sorry. Can't be disrespecting my guy, Howard." And next thing I know, I heard it on the radio. Damn, what? They used to try to blame it on me, just like I told y'all the story about this kid. I knew another kid wanted to beat him up, and I knew he could beat him up. So I kept going back there by him when he was sitting by him. I had a rolling chair. I roll my chair over there, be at the table with them, talking to them and stuff like that. This dude says, "Howard, if I see you on the street, I'm going to run you over with my car." I looked at him like this. I said, "Man, you mean to tell me I'm back here protecting you and you going to say something like that to me?" I turned around. I rolled my chair back to my desk. The second I did it, all I heard was meat. Squish, 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 squish. I turned around. 10-1 South 1, 10-1 South 1. They all, when we call 10-1, they all run to their rooms, right? The kid that did it, he's gone now. Liked it, that kid, but he's gone now. And I'm going to get into that too. He closed his door. I hopped down the stairs. He closed his door and was standing in the door looking at me. I was like, I shrugged my shoulders and kept going, making sure all the other doors were locked. Boy, he was in there just to laugh. So when they went to check on the other kid, he was in room E. It's at the top. The kid that did it was in room I. And so they went to check on me. He said, "Man, Howard set that up." He tried to say I set it up. That's how it be. Y'all think everybody hate the guards? Some people can distinguish between the guards that actually care about their well-being and the ones that don't. And sometimes the ones that care be strict. Like what I was trying to teach those guys was that it ain't sweet in jail. And I'm going to give you a little taste of how it's going to be if you keep going. They think they can, that somehow they can sway guards and that the CO is going to be scared of them. It ain't happening, Captain. I ain't scared of nobody. I know I can't beat every soul, but what's being scared going to do? So he tried to say, I set it up. And I had a nickname in jail for many reasons. They was calling me Hitman. The staff, like my coworkers, like a lot of them, the ones I was cool with. Forget the ones I wasn't cool with. Who cares what they talking about? A lot of them was fresh as just picked corn. Fresh. Coming in, trying to compete instead of trying to learn. That could be a problem too. With the staff and with the people that's incarcerated. You don't come in like you running stuff. And you know the staff that's weak-minded, that's been there a while, because they gonna gravitate to the new staff against the staff they don't like. So, man, I'm crouched up in this little car, man, like getting gas bubble. And when I drink stuff, well, anyway, y'all already, it happened to y'all too. People just be playing it off. People be farting on their videos and everything. Be playing it off so cold. But I'd be like, did he just fart? People be burping, farting. It's nothing new. Just listen to what I'm saying. I ain't fart though. But anyway, so they will gravitate towards the new staff. Arrogant, cocky dudes that think they all that. Fresh, only been there 2 years, 1 year, 3 years. Everybody else been there 10, 15. Anytime that happen on any level, you should be showing the people respect that was there before you. But this generation, they don't know about respect like that. That's why I don't really always like dealing with youngsters, man. You know, but in terms of the kids, like it was something about them that they, over time, most of them grew to understand because they were smart. Because people go to jail don't mean they're not smart. I used to tell them, man, use that charm you got to get you a job. And some of them do it. But don't come in like you running stuff, man. Because you go to another facility with that. See, that'll work when you got fresh people. Like one of our supervisors was fresh in dealing with juvenile. Was working in the other jails, like the adult jail. So she really didn't understand like how to deal with like seasoned staff unless they kissing up to her. Like if you don't kiss up to her, she tried to micromanage you, didn't like you, so on, so forth. But when you go to jail, you got to go in there showing people respect. But based on your case, that might not even work. Some dudes don't care. They in there for life. They're going to get their jollies off however they can get it. Like my uncle told me. I'm trying to watch how I say this so it won't affect anything in terms of this video. My uncle told me that late at night, a certain smell was in the air because of what was happening to dudes in those cells. The fresh dudes, we'll just say. So you go in there, you do stuff to kids, to old people, to innocent people, you gonna have a hard time. And I'm gonna show you something else. You go in there, you was robbing everybody, this, that, and the other. Guess what's gonna happen to you when you get in there? People gonna be stealing stuff out of your cell. People gonna be fleecing you down for stuff. Having you bringing them cakes on the yard. Like, man, I'm gonna need one of them cakes, man. I know the sound of that wrapper, man. That's a cake. I'm gonna need that. Nobody's invincible, man. Nobody can beat everybody. So the proper way to go through life, man, is to just be smooth. Hang with other smooth people. Don't commit crimes that can get you locked up in prison. You listening to them rappers, man. Let me show y'all something. Do y'all know who owns these record labels? Do y'all understand that once you out the way, you out the way? You can't help your kids in a situation of like an invasion. Let's say another country invades. Don't you know what they do to kids, man? And you ain't even there. So you making kids, right? And you not even gonna be there to protect them. And you don't know how this gonna go down in the world. You don't know how this gonna go down in the world. And you had to prove that point. Now, it's some situation where guys just had to do what they had to do. and it was judged against him. I believe those guys, when they go to prison, like, people ain't gonna really be on them like that. Like, I know a guy, man, one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. When he would come in there, he would always sit by me and we'd just be talking the whole time about some of everything. And so him and his brother, like, got into it with some dudes, and they went and shot up a barbershop. The way he acts, man, I guarantee you, man, he gonna be all right. He gonna be all right, like, with most. Because, like, he'll come out, he'll watch TV. Like, when we wasn't talking, he'll go over there and watch TV. Wouldn't even be saying nothing. Minding his own business. And his brothers was like that too. Like, they wasn't like troublemakers. Them type, you go to prison, go in there, get your schooling, be cool, get you a job, stack that money, and you come out, you're gonna have a little money in your pocket. And don't do this stuff no more. Because even if you 20, you get 20 years. When you 40, you still, like, pretty much, as long as the world don't end or some old weirdo stuff, you pretty much still could have a good life. But don't do nothing that's gonna cost you 20 years. The only point you should be trying to prove is that you can get some money in a way where you can still be out here eating, going to the movies, watching Netflix, playing video games. If you want to go play basketball, I wouldn't advise it in Milwaukee, unless you're doing it in a gym, like with security, stuff like that. I don't play basketball at the parks. Not here. In Texas, I ain't doing it here. It ain't happening. If I go to the park, I'm going to go so early and shoot around. When dudes start coming up there, hey, man, you want to run? Nope. I'm about to get out of here. Just all that. Man, stop, man, you getting a little too aggressive there, bro. Man, follow me again. All that stuff. No. So, just understand, you think you hood, you think you in that clique, you think you in that group, that gang, you think you really doing stuff out here on these streets. It's all you gonna reap for all of it. Especially old people, kids, innocents. Oh yeah, you gonna reap. You say, man, I ain't worried about jail, man. I don't care about that, man. I don't get no F. Yeah, okay. You mess around and end up down there in darkness. Somebody done shanked you. It's not worth it, dude. Out here, you ain't even supposed to have a gun, a firearm, and you out here dancing with it. And the FBI dancing too. They dancing right with you. The detectives, they be saying y'all know the detectives set them up so cold here in Milwaukee. They created a YouTube channel. And the channel, they was talking about Milwaukee beefs, like different people that was into it. And people was coming in the comments, giving them information. Man, they arrested like 30 people. They ain't playing with y'all, man. Yeah, your hair really gonna get long. Yeah, your hair gonna get long. You gonna go from having the little twigs to being like Predator on the movie. It's not worth it, man. And when you get out, remember how it felt to be in there. When you make all your choices. So every time you try to be tough, every time you try to fit in, just remember how it felt. Being told to go to bed and you're a grown man. Can't eat what you want. Can't drink what you want. You can't even get, like, yeah, you could buy sodas. But what happens when, oh, we all out, sorry. Now you can't get a soda. When you out here, if they don't got the soda you like at the store you go to, you can just go to another store. But y'all dancing, doing this. I'ma get active. Click, click. Anyway, it ain't sweet, man. I know you want to believe it, but it's not. It's going to be dudes in there bigger than you, tougher than you, with more clout than you, with the guards, with the people that was already there. It's pretty much a losing situation. And then if you fight, they liable to say, he's too aggressive and not give you your food. I did it many times. Why would I come in your room and you want to beat me up just for you to eat? Do you think I'm going to let you beat me up? That's an unsafe situation any way it go. Because it could be liability if I get you and they don't look at it the right way. And if you get me, it could be more time. The approach is to be respectful towards the COs. If they like you, I'm telling you, a lot of them gonna give you extra privilege, extra time on the phone. You think I wasn't? This is how I used to do it. Like when I worked at detention, like I would, like, let's say that, and when their behavior was good, I would give them a whole lot of food, extra food, like snacks and stuff like that. We could do it. The supervisor already knew. Then I would say, how you want to do it? You want extra time on the phone, this, that, and the other. Some of them say, I don't even need to snack, man. Just give me extra minutes on the phone. And some of them would want half and half. It was this one Latino kid, man. Like, I normally tried to go through all of the kids and just let different kids, like, get a chance. But this dude behavior was so good when he was on my pod. And he already knew. I ain't never had no problems out of him. They be like, Howard, man, you might be a little fair, but you sure do be picking Rico a lot. That was his name. That's because his behavior. And he knew what to do. Like, I know he could come out there. I can be like, hey Rico, show him what to do, man. Anything. He just was a good guy towards me. When he get on the street, he just start clowning, but when around me, he was cool. It's like, Howard, man, you just the third time this week. Who else I'm gonna pick? All the rest of y'all trying to clown on me. So he wanted the food. But sometimes I knew he wanted the food, so I give him the food. And when he on the phone, I give him a couple extra minutes. And it was perfectly normal in the facility I was in. The supervisors already knew. They was watching on the camera. We all was doing it. But the main reason why I was doing that was to show them that good behavior don't go unnoticed. I used to tell them that all the time. Like, if your behavior bad, what I look like picking you with all these other dudes just acting right? And that's what y'all need to put that to practice out here. Behave in the way that you want your life to be. If you don't want to be free, be a thug. You're going to get caught eventually. Ring doorbells, cameras on the electrical lines and on the street lights. They don't tell y'all. They'll just show y'all the footage, but they won't always tell you where it came from. This is you right here. Just saying, is it really worth it? You ain't proving nothing. You proving that you can't use the smarts that you have. Then you get in there and they try to treat you like you're a XX. Hey man, what you thought was gonna happen with a bunch of dudes? And the girls do that stuff too. They be making homemade equipment, if you know what I'm talking about. They'll take the band off they pads and keep taking the bands off their pads, and that'll be their strap go around their waist, and you know, and the rest they know how to make them. They know how to make equipment. So you ain't safe as a girl. Be a girl. Don't be out. Matter of fact, if you think, see, this is where they get the girls. The girls be thinking they always gonna let them slide, and then they be in that situation and they don't let you slide. And now your kids, you gotta leave your kids with your deviant cousins. You're not protecting them. Let go of that street stuff. You watching all them shows about selling drugs, and then you gonna try to do it and you gonna get indicted. Stop. Get a job. Learn how to manage money. Job money is slower than street money, but if you stack it, it's still stacked. But thanks for watching. Keep tuning in. This is The Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel.